So we are here. Okay, so now clear the screen. Now we will create a new Cordova application. Okay, fine. Cordova create. You can just write, you can just copy this. Okay, Cordova create hello plugin, and the package ID you can give, and then your project hello plugin demo. Okay, I'll just enter it. Then here you can see I have this hello plugin. This is the Cordova application that we have already created. Now either you have this is your plugin. Okay, so either you can put this plugin in GitHub or Git repository, or just you can consume like that in locally also. So what I will do, I'll just put this plugin in our application. Either I can move like this, or I can move something in command line only. So I'll just write move mv. We have to move Cordova, right? Cordova plugin inside hello. Okay, so now you can see here this is our Cordova project hello plugin. Inside hello plugin we have this custom plugin as well, right? So from here only we will consume it. So now we'll clear the screen again. We will add a Android platform in our Cordova project. So for that we'll write Cordova platform add Android. Okay, so this is not working directory for Cordova project, so we will just go to working directory. This is the hello plugin is the Cordova application, right? So now we'll add Cordova plugin add Android. So as you can see, this is a Cordova platform. So here they are adding Android, so it will come here one Android project, right? Okay, so here you can see we have Android project right now. Now we will add the plugin. Okay, so now we will see how many plugins already we have installed. So one plugin you can see here, adding Cordova plugin whitelist by default. Cordova plugin list. Okay, so we have only one plugin, so I will add our own plugin now. Okay, so I'll just clear the screen now. I'll write Cordova plugin add, and our Cordova plugin name is this Cordova custom plugin, right? So I'll just write Cordova, no, C capital, Cordova custom plugin. This is our plugin name. So in this place you can give the Git repository. If your plugin is in GitHub or somewhere, you can give the path. So I am just giving the same name because it's in the root folder of the project, right? So now it will add in our application. So here you can say installing and adding. This is the ID of our plugin, and they are already added in package.json. So now if you see Cordova, I'll just clear the screen again. Cordova plugin list. So here you can see now we have two plugin now. One is whitelist by default that installed at that time, and now another is Cordova custom plugin. Okay, so successfully we have installed plugin as well. Now we will modify our JavaScript file of our application. So I'll open this application in code editor again, Visual Studio Code, okay. So we are not going to modify anything our plugin, so I'll just leave this as usual. So we will modify our Cordova application. As you can see, this is a www folder, and also I will not modify anything in index.html, so just leave it as usual. Only we will modify our JavaScript file. So I just open this JavaScript file. and I will just remove this comment, it's looking lengthy. Okay, so now we will modify this only. So here we will leave everything as usual, so we are not doing anything else, only we will add our code here. Okay, consume our plugin, consume custom plugin code. Okay, so here only we will write our code to consume it. Okay, so next what we'll do is we'll just write function success, and then we'll give the argument result, and then okay, now we will show as alert. Inside alert we will show the result, right? Result, the same result, whatever it will come, it will show, we will show here only. So next is okay, so also what we'll do, we'll give some timeout. This only work, okay, this will work as usual. Now we can add sometimes, because it will take some time on splash screen or device get ready. Okay, so device ready event. So after that we'll just add set timeout. Set timeout function, and here we can give Cordova. Okay, so after 10 seconds basically our result, the result of plugin will consume basically. So then for that we have to write Cordova, C capital, Cordova dot exec to execute basically, exec method, and then here we'll make the success call. Success,
it's 4 o'clock.
We'll use the success, and then another is null parameter, and then we'll use our plugin name. So what is our plugin name basically? Our plugin name is, so here you can see what is our plugin name, Cordova custom plugin, right? This is our plugin name, Cordova custom plugin. Okay, so just I will write Cordova custom plugin, and another parameter is our method name. Method name is cool method. You can see here method name is cool method. I'll just write cool method. Okay, and next parameter is we will pass any parameter, right? So we can write parameter as 111, and another parameter is 222. Okay, so this result should show 333, right? So I'll just give this one semicolon. So, and here also we have to give one semicolon basically. Okay, before semicolon we can give here 10,000 millisecond, means 10 second it will delay. That's it, everything is done. Now we will, and other thing we will just leave as usual. Okay, so we will run our Cordova application in Android emulator, and then we'll, after 10 seconds alert will show the result addition of these two parameter. Okay, and they will consume from cool method from this plugin that we have already added. So I'll just close this one, and let's see, this is our okay, I have already opened the emulator. You can just open emulator in Android Studio. From Android Studio I've already opened. Now I will run this Cordova prepare. So once we'll do Cordova prepare, then this application will distribute in our Android application. So now we can open the same application in Android Studio also. So what I will do, I will open in Android Studio also, because it's easy to download all the dependency. Okay, so I'll just open Android Studio. I have Android Studio 3.6 point something. Maybe in your case it's a downgraded or upgraded version. So I have Canary version of 3.6. Fine. So I'll just open an existing Android Studio project. Click this one, and then I'll just go to desktop. Inside desktop we have in desktop we have this plugin demo. Inside plugin demo we have our Cordova application Hello plugin, and in that we have platform, right? So in that platform folder we have Android. So this project we will import in our Android Studio. So for Gradle sync you can get, or you might be or might not be, you can get this type of pop-up, say okay, so it will update your Gradle. So this is our Android emulator, and this is Android Studio. Okay, so here you can see we have two process running, so let it complete. Also you can see how you can import the application in Android Studio, because sometimes plugin will mismatch, or sometimes Android Gradle plugin will be updated, because in Cordova they are using the previous version of Gradle plugin. In Android Studio they will ask to update that. You can update it. So here you can see, I can see the pop-up plugin update recommendation. You can just update it. So here you can see in Cordova application you have 3.3.0 plugin, while 3.6 is already available, and also Gradle version is 5.5 will update. So just update it. It will take some time, and also if you will get any issue here, we will resolve that. So still two processes running. You can also find the way how you can debug the application, or how you can import successfully the Cordova application in the latest version of Android Studio. Okay, and now you can see here we are getting some error, like move minimum SDK version to build file and sync project. Basically this part you can see in Android manifest.xml. Now this is the part of Gradle script. Okay, so we have to move this one, but in Android Studio you can do this by clicking on this. Just click on this, move minimum SDK to build file. Just click on this. Once you click on that, then you will see here two options, cancel or do refactor. Okay, so you have to click on do refactor. So this will refactor your Cordova application. I'll just do refactor, and they will remove it from here. Okay, so now I think we are good to go. Okay, so we will, okay, so this is our application. Basically here we have manifest file, and then here we have asset file where we can see our JavaScript file, right here, JS file. So this is the thing that we have implemented, right? So now I will run this application. You can click this button, green button here, to run our application. So here you can see Gradle build running. It will take a few seconds. So we will wait. After 10 seconds we will get the result. Addition of 111 and 222. The result should be 333. Okay, so result is 333. You can see alert already came. So we are consuming this result from our custom plugin, right? So this is the custom plugin name, this is the method name where we have implemented this. So that's it. You can create your own plugin. There are lots of things. Then you can get result in Java file, and then the same thing you can consume using Cordova.exec, means execute. So that method will execute in our JavaScript file and you can get the result.